Alright, we have an author. It's my Afro and I do what I want. The Afro holds the secret to survive the SCP. Oh yeah, don't say it out loud. don't fucking share that information. Now I gotta fucking gotta use some nest ticks on everybody that watched this. But so our next researcher doesn't have our next author doesn't have an author's page. They're just called researcher. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Researcher _ TM. So we don't. They don't have a. What again? Got the medallion. Dr. Afro got the Afro faith. You gotta learn. You gotta learn today that you can't have doctor dot anything like that. You gotta learn today. But okay, researcher _ TM wrote Spirit Bomb, which means this might be a Dragon Ball Z reference. Might be, maybe. Well, how about we find out? Okay. At first, I was like hoping that all of the SCPs will be short today because I was like super tired. But now Chaos is here and we have all you lovely people. We have Cox and Mongolo Primo and Nene, who's I'm not sure if she's back from getting food yet. So I'm awake. I don't care how long these SCPs are anymore. Come at me, bruh. Come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped because I'm ready. Okay. It fucked up that Goku got into the SCP before Smash. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm not special to be mentioned. You shut the fuck up, Chaos. You are. You are. How dare you? I love every time you say Cox. OMG, it's amazing. Yeah, that's how your name's gonna be. Unless I forget, unless like next Thursday or tomorrow on the SCP stream tomorrow, you come back and I'm like, oh hey Cox, and then you're like, what? What the hell, man? I'm summoning the tentacles. Well, raise those tentacles up because Goku needs our power. Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. As instances of SCP-2283 found in the field are to be disarmed by Class D resources possessing military or law enforcement equivalent certification in explosive ordnance disposal. Under no circumstances are Foundation personnel permitted to approach an instance of SCP-2283 presumed or suspected of possessing a live payload. Oh man, you don't worry. You'd be like, what the fuck, man? I thought we had something special. I'll be like, what? What do you mean? You said my name wrong. I did? Yeah. It's not the same. It's not the same. No, I'm pretty sure I said this all the time like that. In the event appropriate Class D resources are unavailable to deactivate an instance of SCP-2283, the instance is to be remotely detonated from a safe distance using any appropriate explosive projectile. And then we have a picture that says, Member of Security Force Theta 14 investigate a suspected SCP-2283 blast which destroyed a supply convoy headed to Site 47 in Peru. All Foundation personnel in the vicinity of the blast are recorded as MIA. Do you know who I am? Yeah, you Cox. No! You can't! Say my name. Cox? Say it correctly. I am. It's just like this endless loop. Like you just can never get me to actually say it in a dramatic fashion anymore. And then like maybe like half a year later you join the stream again and be like, oh hey, it's Cox! And you're like, what the? So you can say it! Under no circumstances are Foundation personnel to use remotely controlled vehicles to dispose of instances of SCP-2283. Although if no other situational alternative exists, the acting HMCL supervisors may authorize the use of Class D resources to perform this task. Personnel should... Wait, what? Supervisor says, currently Doctors Christian Makeba and Peter Fredrickson. Or Peter. Peter. I said it in the German way. Peter Fredrickson. The Peter. Personnel should refer to incident log 12 for more information. Yes, Pekax, the one Katy Perry song. don't you do that to Cox. To Cox, he doesn't deserve that. Pardon me. Also, Chaos, do you want like a dramatic way of me saying your name? Like, I know I call you Chaos, but what do you want? Like, maybe you want Funt, like the phantasm part, like Funt. Oh, hey guys, it's Cox. It's Cox and Funt. The activated instances of SCP-2283 are to be stored at least 50 meters on the ground in a facility designed to hold high explosive munition with standard Foundation physical security and surveillance measures in ordnance magazines built with aluminum non-sparking shelving. Currently, Ordnance Bunker 12 at Site 19 has been selected for this purpose. Under no circumstances are personnel below security classification 2 to be permitted entry to the selected storage site, with the exception of qualified Class D resources selected to perform mandatory bi-weekly inventory and degradation inspections. Yeah, all cool and all, but where's Goku at this? Where is he in all this? How does he play role? Partial data on non-anomalous aspects of -A's molecular composition is to be added to the Threat Recognition and Analytics Certified Real-Time Tracker. The Foundation, the forensic database to aid Foundation interior detection and containment efforts. The Foundation's real-time threat detection and situational awareness technology, incorporating a variety of sensors and a weak AI tracker. Yeah, MK7 is in deployment with most major site security forces and MTFs as of Foundation police license in all regions where instances of SCP-2283 have been deployed or are suspected to be deployed must be trained in the items detection and are to alert the regional command upon reasonable suspicion of such deployment. If Foundation personnel become aware of the detonation of an instance of SCP-2283 in a civilian area, Foundation intelligence assets are to immediately enact procedure false flag entailing the return of falsified human remains to relatives of the victims and blame for the incident to be attributed to the most convincing possible perpetrator. Description: SCP-2283 is a collection of 287 individual munitions and explosive devices of varying design, yield, age, and manufacture, including but not limited to hand grenades, improvised explosive devices, timed charges, and field ordnance. Instances of SCP-2283 resemble traditional explosives in most respects, including non-anomalous mechanical and electronic components, firing and blasting caps. However, because I sneezed, I have an itchy nose. However, do I have some water left? I don't. I have like one drop. However, the explosive component of each SCP-2283 instance is composed of -A and unknown material superficially resembling RDX, PVV. PVV-5A, but with several unexplained physical properties. Bless, thank you very much. I appreciate. The core differences include a resting temperature of 51.68-50 to 54.23 degrees Celsius, significantly higher shock sensitivity, emission of visible light in the range of 450 to 570 that wavelength and redacted. Oh my god. Nose, please. We have people watching us. Behave! Like, just fucking slaps my nose off. Just goes fucking flying. Oh, what? Oh, fucking hell! I just now realized something. Shimono Neko, thank you so much for the follow that you gave me 3 days ago. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I just now realized you're the person that followed me. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Fluff. Welcome to my reading time. I hope you enjoy. Shimono Neko. I want to say that correctly. Yeah, Shimono. My God, Shimono Neko. There we go. Every recorded instance of the detonation of an instance of SCP-2283 has resulted in damage to nearby inanimate objects as would otherwise be expected for a non-anomalous RDX device of an equivalent yield. However, persons within the blast radius of an SCP-2283 instance will not suffer the effects of said explosion, but will instead instantaneously vanish along with all possessions on their person from known space and mirror the creation of -B class 4 incorporeal entities with unique characteristics. Okay, person has a okay, clothes, wallet, cells, phones. Okay, incorporeal entities is lacking full intangibility, unable to interact with, but still bound by physical matter. Okay. Nose, please. Instances of -B are unable to perceive or interact with each other directly and do not appear to require sustenance or conditions required for homeostasis in non-anomalous humanoid. It is currently unknown how long instances of -B remain extant, though available evidence indicates no known maximum lifespan of the entities. Why do I have to sneeze this often now? What is going on? Through test detonation with Class D resources, it has been determined -B instances report subjective experiences consistent with continuity of consciousness between base and incorporeal states. These experiences cannot be independently verified. It's not at all dusty. I cleaned them just freshly. That's why I'm like wondering like why the fuck I'm sneezing this often. I didn't sneeze at all before. Foundation scientific personnel became aware of -B upon the interception of anomalous communications in the form of phone calls, text messages, and other electronic messages apparently composed by the entities. Allergies? Probably not. My allergies are over. They're usually in spring, summer. But yeah, who knows? Person with security classification -2 or higher should refer to logs 1 through 495. Did Ness do something? I don't know. Maybe she cursed me. It could also be because like I was outside with my parents and it was like cold. I had to like walk between so many people that maybe it's just like coming out and coming back into the warmth has like made my nose tingle. But I will be right back, to be honest. I will just quickly blow my nose. Be right back. Okay. Back at it again. Let's go. Instances of SCP-2283 have been recovered in the course of Foundation security operations from a variety of groups of interest, as well as recovered from conflict zones and law enforcement agencies responding to bomb threats or reports of suspicious objects in at least 65 different countries. Direct attacks on Foundation personnel and assets involving SCP-2283 is suspected in at least incidents. Foundation intelligence has been unable to determine the source of SCP-2283. Individuals involved in its procurement from a manufacturer rather than a reseller appear to have been exposed to an unknown amnestic agent. So here we have log 17. After a confirmed detonation of an instance of SCP-2283 redacted, resulting in 6 civilian casualties, Foundation personnel intercepted text messages sent from a number matching the phone of -B-12 to POY 58. The instance father arriving approximately 5 hours later. A partial transcript follows. Dad? I love you. Dad, please, answer. There was an explosion. I'm hurt. Is that you? Where have you been? Your mother and I have been worried sick. The police won't tell us anything. Where are you? Dad, I'm here. Is this? Dad. Dad, please. I'm outside. Do you see me? Please say you see me. I'm calling the police. Dad, why can't you see me? Please. It hurts so much. Oh, shit. That's why it's called Spirit Bomb. It literally makes your soul... Yeah, I mean, I should have guessed from all this, but like, yeah. Also, a sort of incident of... no, human marines. So. I didn't fully understand it at first, but now I get it. Yeah. You blow up, your soul goes around. POY 58 has reported similar communications from B12 on a sporadic basis for the past years. Oh, that's that. Ooh, that's a double-digit number. Like you can tell that's double. So like they have been contacting the father a couple times for many years. Oh, that's impressive. Especially because there's something like there was an explosion. So the dad now just thinks his son is dead, and some sicko is like tormenting him for that. Like probably the one behind the explosion, you know. It's pretty messed up. Incident log 12. So this is just regular log. This is incident log on. Upon the detection of an instance of SCP-2283 in the Battery Park City neighborhood of New York City, Foundation Security Operative Mitchell Sommer attempted to destroy the instance using a remote-controlled model MK4 wheelbarrow disposal robot. Upon successful detonation, Operative Sommer dematerialized. Ah? Heh? Foundation personnel have not received any communication from any entity claiming to be Sommer subsequent to this event. Okay, so you have to step in yourself? Is that what they're saying? Because the fact that oh hey Chaos, did you just follow me on did you just go to my Discord? Is Chaos still here? It is pretty late for them, so they probably fell asleep. Oh, okay. Talk to me. What's you confused about? Like, let's see if we can figure this out. Is it like because like Mitchell vanished? From the sounds of it, even if you use external means to take care of the bomb, you will vanish. Like if so, because Mitchell used a robot to take care of the explosion. The explosion still happened because it did say a successful detonation. So I can imagine the robot was still within the area of the explosion. And since Mitchell was behind the controls, they were still affected by it. Just in general, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. The way I see it, it's a bunch of bombs. And if you get hit by the detonation, your soul wanders around. Or like... can contact you via text, it seems. But here, let's go on. Addendum 1. There might be more explanation here. The following is excerpted from Charalambu, LE 2009, Theoretical Frameworks of Anomalous Terrorism, SB2283, Foundation Level 3 Security Review 8, 101-129. Many modern terrorism theories describe to a so-called realist model of terrorism, envisioning the use of terror tactics as a rational choice made by rational agents in pursuit of concrete goals. Others from the constructivist school, or those who understand terrorism through the perspective of organizational process theory, tend to propose the fundamental nature of terrorism is a social construct, and that various actors conduct terrorist activities not just for the narrow purpose of achieving political goals, but as the predictable result of alienating social and political realities. Either approach envisions an act of terrorism as inflicted upon victims, but primarily intended for another party entirely. The audience, the public, who will be filled with fear. Hence the term terrorism. SCP-2283 is not a tool for terrorists, at least as that term is used in the mundane world of politics and violence. A non-anomalous bomb inspires fear, pain, suffering. It leaves behind physical evidence of the power of those who put it there in the form of dead bodies, maimed survivors, and tortured lives. But when an SCP-2283 device detonates, the victims simply disappear without the requisite carnage. At least for us, the audience. But the victim, the blast has apparently eternal consequences. Imagine being blasted into eternal solitude, like a cursed spirit, forced to wander in isolation for all we know, until the heat death of the universe. In other words, very unpleasant. Thus, at face value, the erstwhile analyst may conclude it is a technology more suited to a retaliation or revenge against specific individuals or organizations than terrorizing an entire population. However, standard models of terrorism apply to some extent. Groups aware of or engaged in the use of anomalous phenomena may be aware of the existence of SCP-2283 devices, and the threat of their use may inspire greater terror and fear than the deadliest of traditional bombs. Yeah, that basically explains it. You blow up, you're eternally a wandering soul. You feel the pain of the explosion still, as it was proven up here, because he says if there was an explosion, I'm hurt. And you just wander forever, which again explains here, because the dad did say that the son had, like, the son, in his mind, the son has been in contact with him for at least double-digit numbers of years. And looks like even if you handle the explosion from far away, if that machine is connected to you as a controller, you will still vanish. And then we have incident log 292. You go poof, exactly, you go poof. But you still here, just not physically. Eternally wandering the world in a spiritual form. That's why it's called Spirit Bomb. On the 6th, 17th, 2016. MTF-Row 17 counter-terrorist win recovered 200 fully loaded 7.62mm magazines containing -A incendiary rounds from an armory in controlled territory in. Testing with Class D resources has demonstrated the rounds result in similar anomalous effects, including the instantaneous transition of humanoid targets to a Class 4 incorporeal entity. Oh, that's fucked. So now they don't only have. Before they had bombs, but now they have incendiary rounds. So whoever is creating these SCPs, this anomaly right here, is creating a whole bunch of weaponry. Like, he's creating like a lot of ammo to make sure to, like. I assume this is supposed to be like a black market type stuff where yeah, you can use this for the person you want. Use for revenge on, or selling to the military, because like what way to win than just blowing them up or shooting at them and their soul just they cease to exist, but the soul eternally walks around. 4 members of MTF-Row 17 were reported MIA during the initial operation. After consultation with the SCP-2283 HMCL supervisors over the feasibility of retrieving these personnel, all 4 have been awarded the Foundation Star for distinguished service. 4 of the agents got affected by it. That's no good. Damn. Damn. To wander the earth in all eternity, through eternity, as a spirit, after you got shot or blown up by a grenade, is the biggest kick to somebody while they're down. But yeah, that's okay. After this one, we reached the halfway point, guys. After this one, we reached the halfway point. And again, the Spirit Bomb was written by an author that we don't have a name from. Well, I mean, they don't have an author's page. They do have a name, but they don't have an author's page. That's basically it. But yeah, no, that was great. That was really good. I think that's like a very tragic one as well, because it's just like you die, but you wander the earth, and yeah, nobody's gonna believe you. It's like, hey, it's me. I mean, of course, unless you watch horror movies, and like you might like have a bit of an easier acceptance of like, oh, maybe, yeah, okay, the person I care for, their soul is wandering around, but at the end, it's still pretty tragic, because like there's nothing you can do. They are forever stuck like that. The Foundation has asked, like, here's a way to, you know, turn that thing around and make and try to get them back. Apparently, it isn't. So, yeah, you're just stuck.